Over 127,000. Over 127,000 ripped from their homes, forced to abandon their stores, shops, and lives. Driven behind barbed wire and watched by guards with machine guns. Treated as prisoners of war, their loyalty questioned. Their only crime? Being of Japanese ancestry. Over 127,000 denied the fundamental right of due process, betrayed by their own country, forced into exile by the very government and constitution that claims freedom and equality for all. Herded off to vacant stables and later to dilapidated rooms with only the clothes on their backs and one suitcase per family. Uprooted from their homes and transported to concentration camps, later referred to as relocation centers. Almost 2/3 were Nisei, Japanese Americans born in the United States, who had pledged their allegiance like any other American citizen, only to be targeted because of their lineage by those who used the phrase military necessity, but had no real evidence, allowed by vague justifications in the executive order of the president himself, signed off easily during a congressional election year no less. And when the credibility was questioned, the supposed interpreters of the law and couriers of justice struck down the victims and supported the powers of Congress. Only 43 years later did the American government recognize its own wrongdoings. 43 years later, when the children who had suffered in the camps, who had grown up behind barbed wire, who had been watched by armed guards, who had been left to rebuild their lives and communities and families. Now adults were each paid $20,000 as reparation, as if that were enough. But nothing was reversed. Korematsu v. United States still stands in the book of law. It could happen again. 9/11, Syria, the Middle East. When will we stop letting people's appearances cloud our judgment? This event will forever remain a mark on U.S. history. Let this be a lesson. We cannot, we will not let this happen again.